I want to introduce a really fantastic lake community that has a super vacation feel to it. It's far enough away from work and the rest of the world that it still has a really excellent vacation vibe to it. There's a lot of houses that are directly on the lake, and then there's little cottages that are off the lake as well. There's a beach, a playground, there is a swim team. It's Lake Wallkill in Vernon, New Jersey. I'm Jennifer Ellis from Coldwell Banker. I'm a lake community specialist in northern New Jersey, and I'm going to do a video and show you all about Lake Wallkill in Vernon. This is Lake Wallkill in Vernon, New Jersey. Lake Wallkill is a private lake, and this is pretty much it. What you can see here as far as the lake goes, which is so pretty and perfect. Now I'm just going to pan over here to the right. We are currently in the midst of a swim meet at Lake Wallkill. They are swimming against Glenwild Lake in Bloomingdale, New Jersey. So we've got the Lake Wallkill Warriors swimming against the Glenwild Gators. These kids have, I think it's 4 swim meets. They swim at, it's the Small Lakes League. They swim against Awasting, which is a part of Greenwood Lake. I don't remember what Awasting swim team's name is. And then there is the High Crest Hurricanes. So it's High Crest, Wallkill, Awasting, and Glenwild. I'm going to be super embarrassed if I'm missing one, but I don't think that I am. So this is a swim meet. You can see over under the blue tent is the snack bar, which Lake Wallkill, I must say, has a really excellent meatball sub, which I had one already, which was fantastic. And then the swim meet's going on. You can see after camp, all the kids are, packed into the car, and then everybody drives from Glenwild. I just referenced Glenwild because that's my home base. So you can see here is a nice big, so that's the swim lanes and the dam. Then you can see there is a swimming platform out there. So there's a nice big swim area. And then you've got past the swimming area, there's the area that you would be able to take out a kayak or a canoe. And then anybody that has a lakefront dock can then, swim off their own dock or, launch their kayak or their paddleboard or anything from there. So to our left is the beach. There is a lifeguard on duty. I will walk up there during the day in the summer. This lake, it's a nice clean lake. They do dye it, which is a preventive measure to stop algae and plants. It's like sunglasses for the lake. It's, harmless. So let's walk a little bit. So you can see that they've got some super fun toys. You've got that slide. Now up there is the Lake Wallkill office. So we're in Vernon, New Jersey. I'll put in the comments, how far we actually are from New York City. But this is the type of lake community that it would be a little bit much to be able to get into New York City, like in the morning for a meeting type of thing. But it's a perfect long weekend type gig that you could come out here and, come out for the weekends and vacation time and long weekends, because we are up in Vernon. Being in Vernon, we're super close to Warwick, New York, which is just a really charming small town. There's farms, there's Pennings orchards, ox orchards, there's wineries. The Warwick Drive-In is close by. Then there's a really cute little town with shopping. There's a sculpture garden. So Warwick's a lot of fun. We're, I don't know, if I had to guess, 15 minutes from Mountain Creek. So at Mountain Creek, you've got the mountain biking park, you've got a ropes course. I think they have zip lining that I went on a couple years ago that was amazing. And then of course in the winter time, the skiing here is really good. There's also, we're close by Wayanda State Park, which is really great hiking and everything. So you can see how much fun does that swim meet look like? And the kids, with these lakes become such good swimmers because we start the kids swimming really early, and then being competitive swimmers when they're they start at like 4.5, 5 years old. They just are excellent at swimming, and then so many of the kids in the lake communities go and get their lifeguard certification. So when a bunch of teenagers are hanging out at the beach or swimming, it's a really nice feeling knowing that out of the 10 kids, 6 of them have their lifeguard certification. It just gives you that extra level of, like safety, knowing that the kids are used to swimming in lakes and they've got the CPR and they've got the lifeguard cert. And with the lifeguard certification, they have to up that every couple of years. So that the kids are, again, extra level of safety. That's what we want for everybody. And even, with being around adults swimming, it's good to have lots of trained lifeguards. So let's walk. The flower gardens and everything are here. This community just cute. I don't want to make sure I don't get any people's kids and stuff in here. But you can see there's the lifeguard chairs, and then you've got the forest. So you don't get that much light pollution and everything here because it's darker. We're not close to any major highways, which again gives it part of that vacation vibe. Is we're up in Vernon, New Jersey, so there is shopping. There's a Walmart fairly close by, but it's not as densely populated area. Like there are cows, and a friend of mine was driving here and she got stuck behind a tractor for a little while. So it really is like going up to the lake. It has a very special vacation feel to it because sometimes when you live at the lake full time, life gets in the way and you forget that you really need to stop what you're doing and step away from the laptop and go for a kayak ride. And I think places like Lake Wallkill really help with that because you're only here part of the time. You are absolutely welcome to live here full time, but I think that this is really an ideal second home, where you start out as a second home, and then when you don't feel like going home anymore, then you move here full time. Look how pretty that gazebo is. So fun. Then you get that really wicked slide. The lake, it looks like just the perfect size to walk around too. To start your day by lapping this lake is really fantastic. Look at the beach. It's just nice and clean. Some things that you want to look for in a lake community. You don't want geese all over everything. We're all for wildlife and animals. Geese are they just bring bacteria, and it could be super unhealthy, and lakes and beaches end up getting closed if there's a lot of geese around. So to be able to see a lake like this and not have tons of geese all over the sand is really a good thing. It just means that the lake community is taking care of it and making sure that the beaches and the water stay clean and safe. These lakes need to be monitored and taken care of, and you could see that there is a pride of ownership here at Lake Wallkill, and the place looks absolutely beautiful. So these little, lake roads, they sort of wind up as you can go all the way around Lake Wallkill. And it's just so nice to see the flower gardens, the people that come, and this takes energy and effort, and that people have pride and ownership, and they love their lake community when they keep it like this. So I'm Jennifer Ellis. I am a lake community specialist in northern New Jersey. I've been selling lake houses and lake communities for working on over 20 years. And it's just a really neat thing is to have a lake house and to have some real estate, to be able to get away from it all and to have your own piece of paradise. And Lake Wallkill definitely offers that. It's just a real fun community with fun activities, hiking, swimming, boating, fishing, and you could be part of all this. Thanks so much for watching. It's Jennifer Ellis. If you are interested in knowing what is the current lake house inventory on Lake Wallkill, reach out. I would love to talk to you. Or if you wanted to find out what lake
does work for you in northern New Jersey. Maybe Lake Wallkill is a little bit far away. Maybe you want something a little bit bigger. There's not a big motorboat lake. Give me a call and we can talk about what lake community is perfect for you. Thanks for watching.
Oh my